Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike, the Fowler Family Farm. Tanya's with me this morning. Say hi, Tanya.
Hello.
So we're out here at the front of the property along the county road, and Brendan is basically setting a straight line for the fence. He's using the Bobcat to kind of hook onto, and he's pulled this wire really tight. And he's just going to line up the poles with this where he wants this wire at. Or line the wire at where he wants the poles at, I guess is really what I wanted to say. All right, so basically we have 410 feet of fence in the front. We have a 5-foot pole, or 5 foot, well, it's basically like it's corner post, but there's gonna be 5 foot, another pole here, part of the corner post at both ends. So between the two ends of the corner post, it's gonna leave us exactly 400 feet. So he's got the middle marked, 200 feet. Then how often are you wanting to do a pole, Brennan?
Every 25 foot.
Every 25 foot, he's gonna do another pole. 6 1/4 is what you do? Okay.
Well,
So you'll be 4?
I'll be 25 foot in between each post.
Yes, and then 6 feet 4 inches for each T-post?
6 foot and a quarter inch.
Or 3, not quarter inch, quarter foot.
Correct.
6 foot 3 inches for each T-post.
Question,
Okay.
which way are you going, Brendan, with the fence this direction?
Yeah, show us where you put the corner.
Because with those poles
That is the corner?
It's going to go right up close to that.
So it's real close to where the other corner was.
Yeah, the other corner is right there.
Yeah, the other corner was just on the other side of him. So we have an issue with the pole, basically. So we want to make sure we stay on this side of this pole.
to the corner, Brendan, or are you gonna and then take those, like, follow the wooden?
No.
Okay, so what I did is I pulled the 100-foot tape we have out, and he's going to go by and put a welding rod in at 25 feet. He's got a bunch of those right now, so he's just going to use those to mark them with, just temporarily. So he's marking these every 25 feet. He's just pulling the tape measure tight, marking it temporarily right up against our pull line. The string we have pulled, and he's marking it with the grounding rod temporarily. We're just about done. He's got 2 more to do. I know y'all probably can't hear that, but that is a military helicopter. I've got the mic going, so you probably can't hear it much. But it's kind of weird. Over the past 2 years, we have seen way more military aircraft than usual over our property. So over the past 2 years, I bet we see at least military aircraft over our property at least once a day. And before that, we saw it maybe once a month at most, maybe once every other month. It's kind of crazy. I'm gonna let the goats out, let them go eat some acorns. Y'all, I think Chip gave me a bruise yesterday when he bucked me over, tried to run me over. So here in a minute, I do feel a bruise on my leg. Here in a minute, I'm gonna go see if I have a bruise on my leg. If I do, I'll show y'all a picture. Okay, y'all, I've decided to run out here and just check all this fence line for that other deer shed, that other antler shed, and see if maybe Silas just got it because it fell off here inside of this pasture. But while I'm over here, I wanted to show y'all this real quick. So it's been well over 24 hours since the rain has stopped. It's probably been closer to 30 hours. And we still have a steady stream coming out. And it'll be like this, I bet, for another day. Probably this same, the same flow. And then for the week after that, it'll just be like, it'll slowly start going all the way down to a trickle. Even a week later, it'll still be, water will still be coming out of there. I really need to do some like beautification right here. This would be a cool area to just put some really nice rock in here, a really cool bridge that, a bobcat it'd have to be a very strong bridge that a bobcat can drive over. But I'm getting rid of this pipe because that's what's causing my damage. I think I mentioned this in the last video. That's what's causing all this damage right here in the driveway. Of course, this pipe here has been bent since we've moved here. But yeah, I've got to get rid of this pipe here that's underground. That was a bad idea. So basically I'm going to look on both sides of the fence, you know, all the way down my property line and see if that other shed's anywhere close by. And while I'm doing that, Tanya grabbed the lawnmower. I guess she wants to do some fall time mowing. And then you got Rosa right there on the golf cart with River. River loves the golf cart, y'all. It's funny. Look at this, y'all. I don't use anything that has blue string on it. Like none of my hay has blue on it. That's from that windstorm we had just the other day. I'll have to go look at my neighbor's and see if his is blue. It's a lot of wind. If so, it pushed it about 1/8 of a mile, or blew it about 1/8 of a mile this way. Yeah, my neighbor does not use this side of his land hardly at all. He stores hay on it. There's a little bird on those trees. He stores hay on it, and that's really all he uses it for. But I do not see that deer shed yet, that antler shed. So maybe my idea was wrong. Maybe Silas just left the property, found it, brought it back. Okay, y'all, that's going to wrap this video up. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. We have a lot in store with this fence build. I plan on bringing all of it to you, unless Brennan does a lot of it while we're on our cruise next week. I think he will. He'll probably put all the poles in. And that's kind of the stuff I wanted to really get on video. So I'm going to have him video it. It may not be the same video style I would use, but at least he'll video some of it, and we'll definitely upload that in a video for sure. The sound that our little bitty stream makes, I want to upload that eventually to my white noise channel. I have if y'all aren't familiar with it, I have a relax, study, sleep channel. It's called The White Noise Life. The White Noise Life. I'll link it in the description. I'm going to upload the stream sound to that channel because I could sit out here and listen to that for hours, and it just helps relax you and just kind of pray and just think about your day, think about your life, think about God. I could do that forever out here. I mean, I could do that all day long, just sitting there, and it just puts me in a deep relaxation, and I just kind of think the day away, and usually it's all about God, and it's really, really good. I really enjoy it. So anyway, they're still up there working, and I feel guilty, so I better get up there and start helping them. So they're all up there working again. All right, so hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next one. Remember, do the good.
Fowler family farm. Come along and ride with us through this life's journey we go through at the Fowler family farm.
That is a military helicopter. I've got the mic on, so you probably can't hear it much.